What's up, everybody? It's Romero17, and this is going to be an EA Sports UFC 4 low kick test. So one of the biggest things that people have always asked is that they believe that leg kicks don't really do much. So they do take a reduction in power. You know, they cause that. It caps out, I believe, at 25% of their power. And in UFC 3, it did not really affect the footwork at all, no matter how much leg damage you had. So in this game, low blocking does two jobs. It blocks takedowns and it also checks leg kicks. I'm not a fan of that. I've been asking for a separate input for ages. But we're going to see right here how well do leg kicks actually affect footwork in UFC 4. So I'm going to have Peter here. He's going to be lunging back and forth. We're checking out the speed. And we're going to also see the speed of when he's walking around, right? But I'm going to kick his legs. I'm going to try to get it down to flashing. We're going to see if there's anything that changes, right? We're going to see that maybe there's an animation change, but the speed could be relatively the same. So, chopping at his legs. I think it's going to take about 9-10 leg kicks. Alright, we're going to throw another one. So, we're going to check out what's his footwork like. Is his footwork compromised? As you can see right there, the stance switch. The stance switch is compromised. Look at all of those. Look at Peterian's. So, in that case, the footwork is affecting how fast your opponent can stance switch. And when you're stance switching, you're vulnerable to getting hit. So that's good. That wasn't like that in UFC 3. Big fan of this. I like this. So we're going to continue to test out the movement of Peterian. Right? So we're going to move with Peter. Right? See these lunges. Right? Same speed. The exact same speed as Aldo. Even though his leg is compromised, his lunges are the exact same speed. So the footwork is affecting only the stance switch, but as you can see right here, Peterian, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything at all. Obviously, with the stance switch, I can shuffle my feet, I can act like Muhammad Ali with Aldo, and I'm good. But yeah, I'm not a fan. As you can see there, even like circling with his foot, you get a slight animation where like there's a hobble. It's a slight little hobble. But the speed, the locomotion of when Petre is moving is still relatively the same. So what I would recommend is obviously for the lunging speed to be affected, because it makes no sense that the stance switch speed is affected, right? You know, like, but the lunging, he's lunging just as fine as if his feet weren't compromised. We're actually going to try to damage both of his feet and see how well that's gonna if that's gonna affect the lunges. Maybe I have to damage both feet and it's gonna affect the lunges. Better, please. Hey, come on, brother. Come on. Cut it out. Boy, if you don't. Perfect. Alright, so back to southpaw. Chop at the inside. If you notice, when it's opposite stance, the rear leg kick does a lot more damage to the inside of the leg. So we're gonna see how much this is gonna compromise Peterian's movement, if any at all. I think the stance switch should relatively still stay at the same speed. I'll chop it up a little bit more. Alright, perfect. Same movement still. Both legs are shreked. The footwork is relatively the same. There's an occasional hobble there. I think. Maybe you only have... Yeah, right there. That was a little slight hobble. Right? But the speed is still relatively the same. And look at the lunges. Lunges are unaffected by the low kicks. Despite his leg health blinking, screaming for life, and ibuprofen. Yeah, so I hope this brings enough attention to where it needs to be affecting the footwork. I know the footwork is affecting lunge speed, and if you can work on that, that would be great, EA. But yeah, as Romero17, this is a low kick test, and if it actually affects footwork or not, so we got some work to do. I'm out of here.